All right, guys, let's get some good hip rotation and some stretching for the glute going. So both legs are at 90 degrees at the knee here. So I'm not way jacked up in the front or way jacked up in the back. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to move my ribs over my backside hip. Okay, so everything, my posture, my weight is all moving over to this backside hip. My spine's nice and tall. Okay, my front leg, 90 degrees, and I'm pressing it into the floor as I try to pull myself towards my backside knee. And I'm just gonna take 5 deep breaths here. Just trying to move my rib cage over the top of this hip as this hip drops into the ground. Again, remember, the more stretch you feel, the more effort you need to put into smooth breathing and relaxing your breath so you can actually relax all the muscles around your hip that you need to stretch. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, with my right leg facing the camera, I'm trying to drop my right hip to the ground without letting my tail roll back. So I'm staying nice and stacked, nice and vertical, good. Once I finish that, I'm gonna slide my right leg back, nice and straight, bend my left knee a little more, and I'm gonna pop up into pigeon on my left leg. Okay, if you're not familiar with pigeon, it's a nice deep stretch for the muscles of your glute and the backside of your hip. And I'm gonna sit here for 5 breaths and try to lengthen my spine. I'm trying to sit my body weight down and back through my left butt cheek here as I pull my spine really long. As I pull my spine really long. Just 5 deep, smooth breaths. Whatever muscles you feel stretching, hopefully the backside of your left hip and the kind of hip flexor, maybe a little bit of groin on your back leg. Try to breathe into those areas to get them to relax. And as you look for more range of motion, look for more relaxation as well. 1 more deep breath. I'm going to very slowly now come out of that, return to my starting position at 90-90. Flexing my toes, using my heels as my pivots. I'm going to rotate to the other side. I'm going to find myself in 90-90 now with my belly facing my right leg. I'm going to put my posture up as straight as possible and take 5 deep breaths, trying to get my left hip to fall to the ground. Without rolling my pelvis back or sticking my pelvis too far forward, it's like everything is neutral and I'm trying to fall down through the meat of my groin on my left side. I'm trying to push my ribs over my left hip. That's like more weight on top of my left hip. And I'm just breathing. One thing I can do to exaggerate this is gently reach my left knee away from my body as I breathe here. 2 more deep breaths. Good. On the end of the second breath, I'm going to take my left leg back. I'm going to bend my right knee a little bit more. And I'm going to transition up on top of my right knee, sitting into a pigeon on my right side. I'm just going to breathe here. I'm gently pressing my belt buckle to the ground as I sit my body weight through my right butt cheek. You can imagine trying to lengthen the back of your ribs over your leg. To create a really long connection from your backside of the right hip all the way through the top of the spine. Good. One more deep breath. Easy, relax. I'm going to have you sit back down, find your 90-90 position again, and we're going to do 10 rotations back and forth. Pivot again, pivoting on the heels, making sure I'm really flexing my toes nice and strong. Breathing into my hips, trying to keep my belly button and my belt buckle forward and my posture as up tall as possible. And just nice and smooth. Really rotate. Again, pivot around the heels. And just breathe. Good, let's do 4 more. The more you can breathe into your hips, the better. Good, let's do 2 more. Trying to stay as vertical as possible. Glass of water on my head. Good. And rest. Awesome. Good job, guys.